Hello and welcome to another weekly Word of Wednesday. It's our favorite day of the week where we talk about pretty much anything theology in this short little episode. Hey, hump day.
I love Wednesdays.
Yes, Wednesdays are great.
Wednesdays are great.
All right, so this week I'm excited to talk about this because this is something that I don't really think is very fun and funny to talk about, but also can have serious roots, as most funny discussions do. You know, things that are funny actually have something deeper to them. So when we talked about religions in our Bible class, we talked about different world religions. One that's kind of a joke that's come up is the quote, flying spaghetti monster religion. A quick discussion I wanted to have today was about other religions. What makes a religion serious and what makes it not serious? Like when is something grounded in truth and when is it not? And also, most importantly, I think, why is Christianity not a joke religion? What makes Christianity different from the flying spaghetti monster?
That's a great question. I think that's a very important thing that we need to, expand on.
Yeah.
This flying spaghetti monster one is an interesting one because it brings up the question: what is objective truth?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think that the reason there's a difference, my reasoning is, and I'm curious to see what you guys think on this in general, but the flying spaghetti monster, there's zero evidence for this thing's existence, right? So I'm a Christian because I think it's true. Jesus of Nazareth walked the earth. That's what convinced C.S. Lewis to be a Christian, was that Jesus of Nazareth literally did exist, so then you have to know what to do with him. Flying spaghetti monster is just something somebody made up. It's kind of like a cult leader type thing, a Jim Jones situation. But the one thing that is important to understand is all religions do have some hint of truth in it, right? Even if you take the flying spaghetti monster, like, it's still talking about a transcendent reality away from us, which does indeed mean that there's some hint of truth to it.
I mean, you never know. I mean, someone could have just really had a bad day with spaghetti, and that could have been the origins. I mean, I have no idea what the origins are. Maybe they have some story. I don't know.
Just a quick Google. It brings up the book, The Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Oh, that
is. And what it says
so
down
they do
here.
Have a book.
They have a book. It says The Gospel of the Flying Spaghetti Monster is a satirical book written by Bobby Henderson that embodies the main beliefs of the parody religion of the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster of Pastafarianism.
When do they meet? Is they gather as a church?
What day of the week do people typically eat spaghetti?
Well, do you think
there's Taco Tuesday? Is there like a spaghetti day?
Do you think they gather in like the back of an Italian restaurant?
Definitely.
That's what it is.
That's legally too. Like they have like an inn with one of the people that works there. It's kind of like Ratatouille style.
Oh yeah.
It could be like in the fridge or something. You know,
there you go.
That's like the biggest space you got. You know.
Yeah. And that's how he lives so long.
Well, do you think there's other pasta monsters out there too? Like the fettuccine Alfredo monster.
Like the Latter-day Saints Church believes in multiple gods, kind of in a sense.
Oh, that's true.
Like we've got polytheism going.
So
here.
Is this a polytheism?
What if the spaghetti monster? He's the head, but there's other. You got the fettuccine, and then there's like the macaroni. It's like kind of over there. They got the Kraft macaroni monster.
So where does the ravioli fit in?
Well, so also another point about this polytheistic idea is that the spaghetti is actually many different pieces of spaghetti.
That's true.
In a sense, it's many different gods in one.
So, but what if we're each a strand of spaghetti and we come together to form the monster?
Well, again, that could be the church.
That could be the church.
You have the community, and the church and gathers together
in this bowl.
In a bowl of
spaghetti.
Sauce.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, this has been a great discussion.
This has been a very interesting discussion. And if you want to hear more like this, be sure to tune into next week's Weekly Word on Wednesday. And be sure to tune into our podcast, our main podcast, Faith Talk, which comes out the first of every month. So thank you for joining us. Be sure to follow us on all our socials. And thank you to Sammy. And thank you to the AA Church for the equipment. We'll see you on the next one.
God bless.